Yeah, I
Oh my
messed up.
God. Yeah, you did. Here we are. It's midweek. It is midday, and that means you're right here with your favorite paranormal besties, Rob and Sarah. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
You know what? I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Yeah. Well, before we get started, let's just do quick hellos because we have some amazing people here on the side with us. We have Mr. Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Much love to Stacy. We have D Hoot, Miss D. We
Who?
love that she hangs out. And I'm going to send you those pictures, D. I always forget she's not on social media. Good for you, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she does not have, so she can't get to the Facebook store for Get Haunted. So I'm going to send you those pictures of t-shirts because D Hoot came and played some games with my friends of Get Haunted and myself on Monday, and she was answering those questions like a champ.
Yeah.
So I told her I was going to buy her a t-shirt. So there is John C. We do definitely love John C. And if John C is here, Brittany's going to be on, right? I've got to assume.
Mostly, I would assume.
There is Miss Danny Marie, as always. Hey, Miss Danny. And there is our friend Kyle Mangus. How you doing, Kyle? And there, hello, Sandra. And hello to you, Get Haunted family. There she is. She just told John to go back to work. There is our Facebook user, Howdy. Hey, Kyle. Rachel Bradley. Hi, love.
Hey, hey.
Adam. It is a brand new day, Adam. Here we are. We have a yo from a Facebook. Oh, it didn't go up. We have a yo from a Facebook
You got a
user.
yo?
We have Dale Quigley. Hey, Dale, back at you, beautiful person. There's the aristocrat, Chris.
He's fancy.
He's fancy. He's got his fancy pants on today, I think.
Probably.
There is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
New phone, who dis?
Who
Yeah.
this?
There is Kenneth. Um,
Hey.
yeah, so it is Wednesday. It is midweek, midday. You know what that means. All things get haunted. Rob and I are here. So I guess, we took up a lot of your time yesterday.
We did.
But before we move on to, hey, Cindy was our howdy. I know StreamYard Cindy is nuts. I don't even know. Before I guess we just get started on our regular Wednesday talks, we'll just address the elephant in the room, right? Kind of. But thank you to those of you that did come yesterday for an unplanned sort of in the I don't want to say heat of emotion, but it was in the midst of a bit of a breakdown. And we decided to, yes, Flameria in the house. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, little Ray. So we decided it was just the time. It was just the time to connect with each of you, so we could not give an excuse, but show our reason as to sort of where we've been in the last couple months. And we did. We took up 2 hours of your time, and there is just not enough gratitude in the world to express to each and every one of you that sat with us, who did give us that space to be raw and real. And here we are. And here we are today. It is a beautiful day.
It is. It's a beautiful day. It got chilly for whatever reason here, at least in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a long live yesterday, but I think it was necessary, and I think that I think we both needed that. So again, thanks to everybody that showed up and all the kind words, and yeah, you guys are amazing, and
Yeah.
we appreciate you. We do. And
beyond.
We're hoping that shit is over, and that we don't have to continue to.
I got a lot of dog in.
She's got to let her dog in. That we don't have to continue to deal with and address these things in the future. Look, I don't know if it's over or not over. What I can promise you is we're not out there trying to stir shit up at all. We've been kind of dragged into wars that we don't belong in. And, for those things that have happened to have happened, just not okay. And I'll tell you what, if I had anything to hide, I never would have went the legal route, right? I don't see anybody going the legal route here, at least not yet, but we didn't do this. So, for everybody's sake, I hope it's over. I hope we can all just kind of move on and be ourselves and do the things that we do, all out there for the same reasons. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Yeah, well, listen, we're not going to rehash. We said what we said yesterday. Again, that came straight from the heart. That was mid breakdown, and here we are. We are here. We are get haunted. I kind of was digging the little bit of a trend that was happening yesterday on the side, and it was simply people typing, "I am get haunted." I love this, and now I think we need to have a T-shirt. I am get haunted.
Yeah, I am get haunted. What does that remind me of, though? In fact, oddly enough, in this book I'm reading right now, Project 369, we start with "I am" at all.
Yeah. Oh, well, they are affirmations, right?
They are.
Right. I know they are affirmations. So I am. I love that. I love Kyle. Yes,
we know Kyle.
Kyle, well, we should name his long torso. It should have its own name.
Beaner. String bean.
There you go. Let us know, Kyle. We'll put that nickname.
Yeah. We're going to have some shirts here. I have to, we're going to have a legal fun shirt sale here. 369 Tesla. Yes. Cool. Yes. I thought you were talking about a car model, Sarah D. Who, but yes, it all relates to Tesla theories and things.
It does.
That. It
does. So here, you know what? This is part of the journey, and we are embracing this part of the journey, and we are going to work harder. Hey, Courtney. We are going to work harder. I believe, Rob, you did state that you're going to get a different version. Lots of things have been brought to our own attention. And so we look forward to working with each of you and keep creating amazing Get Haunted events and merch and opportunities and community and all that kind of stuff. So, hey guys, Kenneth, he says he deserves a free T-shirt.
Oh, I clicked on it at the same time you did. I'm sorry. I got it.
That's okay.
Yes, we'll get you a shirt, Kenneth. You got it.
That's right. Popping by to say hi. Countdown is on world domination. I don't know.
I'm going to guess that's Matt Warner. I don't know why I'm guessing.
I don't know. So it is Wednesday. It is all things Get Haunted. We have the amazing Pennhurst Paracon this weekend. We did have last weekend the amazing White Hill Mansion Paracon.
We did.
And this was the first one, correct? This was the first one they've ever had? Yeah. Yep. So we had Kyle on Paranormally Blonde with Danny and Rob this past Monday. And we talked briefly about it there, but it was a huge success. I feel like Kyle said 300 plus people came.
There were an awful lot of people. The only reason I made a face is because we sold so much merch that I'm really low for Pennhurst, which is scaring me. So we have a lot of work to do. So some people might be needing to pop by the old Get Haunted headquarters factory here.
The sweatshop.
Keep the sweatshop running because good God, we sold every hat, almost every hoodie. Like it's, so it just might be too big, all the empty tables this weekend. I don't know what's going to happen, but we got to scramble today and tomorrow to get caught up on merch. It's getting crazy.
So there it is, 300 plus attended, 30 vendors. It was a huge success and a fundraiser for White Hill. So it was cool. And you know what? Sandra's saying, tell her when she'll be in. Brittany, I've got time. She'll be in. You guys are going to have to sit there and sew the hats. You're going to have to embroider some hats for everybody.
It gets crazy, right? Because we have the heat press running. It's like 400 degrees up here. Don't dogs running around. One dog. It's just
Bring
so
pizza.
yeah. I'm really not looking forward to cranking out a bunch of new merch, but
We will.
we
We'll
will.
get it done because we want you to have that and maybe some Get Haunted Army t-shirts. But I say everybody do, like, somebody bring a pizza, somebody bring a salad, somebody bring the beer. Like, have some fun with it.
Yeah, because I gotta go food shopping, so that sounds really good. Somebody bring milk, somebody bring eggs, somebody
That's
bring
right.
bacon. What
That's
else do
right.
I need? I need more
Hey,
waffles. I'm
Mike.
out of waffles.
Oh, that's right.
I
You
gotta
gotta
get my ass to the store.
Hey, Tammy. Well, thank you. Thanks, Tammy. You're beautiful as well. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, I know you just started doing some paracons last year. You happened to be a guest at the Battlefield Bash.
That's
That
right.
was not an official out of Get Hunted. You were there, sort of, with another person. Hey, Sam. So like, this is kind of our first year of going out there as, like, Get Haunted.
Yeah, we did. We were at the bash for another reason last year, and then we did the Warren Paracon,
Mhm,
where
mhm,
we learned quite a bit about at least the layout and trying to organize it in a way that made sense to people. Because right, we've got the merch side, and then we've got
mhm.
the event side, and
Yeah.
some people care about one, and others care about the other. So we were kind of crammed in there, which is why we have, at least for Penhurst and I believe for Warren, we have the double
Mhm,
table set up, right? Because for people that want to know about events, we're going to have an events table. For people that want to check out our merch, which seems to be pretty popular based
yeah.
on the last few weekends, there'll be its own merch table. So we're getting it. We're nailing it down. The hardest part now is getting people to take shifts. Oh yeah, 2 tables for the bash too. We're doubling up on everything. So
Yeah. It
get
does
ready.
make I think that does make sense because, when you're describing events or explaining sort of the mission of Get Haunted, when somebody's trying to buy merch,
Yeah,
you want to
they're
give
standing there.
everybody,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and people love looking at the stuff, right? And then if there's a few people looking at our merch, they can't get to
mhm.
us to get event information. So yeah, it costs more, but I don't know, it looks cooler too.
Yeah.
Plus, I had an
It's
extra table covering, so why not?
yeah. Well, yeah, you have
Yeah.
two, you might as well do two.
Mhm.
So yeah, we've got that going on. So this is awesome. I mean, it's like White Hill, Penhurst, and then the Bash is the next one, correct? That's kind of how that flows into
Yeah,
summer.
yeah,
So we're super excited about that. And in the meantime, though, while we had White Hill Mansion and Paracon going on, we also had um, 2 nights at Conjuring House. One was an actual team
yep,
who did end up taking that night from Get Haunted. There was Get Haunted there, but it was a team that went in there to investigate the Conjuring House and had, from what I heard and a picture I saw, quite an evening at the Conjuring House.
yeah. That picture, and we won't show it. It's their evidence. We'll let them share it with the world
Mhm.
first. That picture, well, it didn't surprise me. It
Right.
is it is creep
Mhm.
show. If it's
Mhm.
what it looks like.
Mhm. Yeah, and just so you know, then the second night was a Get Haunted event, and the Misfit Paranormal crew was guest investigators there that evening. I believe it was their team, and it was a few other people that came for the event. So it was a nice, intimate group, and they were led by Kevin. He is an amazing crew member. They loved him. They just adored Kevin. But there was a picture that was taken of their group that night. Pardon me. Is everything okay?
I'm looking at the picture.
Okay. So they took a picture of the group. It is in front of the same thing, the same mirror that this other piece of evidence from the night before was taken. And Melissa, if you're still on the side, tell me if I'm telling the story correctly. So Melissa's like, "Hey, can you share that picture? I think Kevin has a picture of us from the group." So sent it to her. And in that mirror, guess what is there?
No.
There is something very similar in a different spot to what was in the picture on Friday.
How do I not know that?
Well, she shared it to me, and I apologize, bestie, that my attention had been a little bit stretched in different directions the last 2 days. So I will send that to you so you can see it. To be honest with you, when you mentioned that piece of evidence, it just came back to me because she blew it up, and I was like, that picture's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. So what
Yeah,
is that supposed to be? Do we know? Is this a common anomaly at this house?
you might be asking the wrong person here. My common there is a lot different than most people's commons, right? To the point where people think I'm full of shit or whatever. Um, Based on the things I've seen, it's okay. If you need, she all right?
No. Yeah, she's just somebody is doing yard work next door, and she's just letting me know.
Based on the things I've seen there,
Yeah.
it's kind of common. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That definitely had a more human shape.
And so does the second one. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, it's my gardener. Yes, I think what's interesting, and I'll just say it's something that is caught in a mirror. And I feel what Melissa shared with me and blew up has strangely so what this says to me, right? It's got very strangely similar outline, like to the point where, I mean, it's got that same exact feel, which says to me a couple things. You can now look at 2 separate nights, Friday and Saturday, same weekend. Kevin being the common denominator here, right? Kevin was there. He said the activity during the weekend was pretty much off the chart. And here this thing shows itself 2 separate times. One was just a picture of the group. One was just a, hey, let's get a picture of the group. And then the first one, I believe, I don't know if they were just getting a picture of themselves, if they were scrying, or if it was just to kind of get a cool hi to you.
Yeah, so it's hard in the ones I got from Josh that it's hard to get an idea of perspective, right? Because I'm looking at it and going, okay, I can see this, but could this be that? So I am trying to debunk it. I am. It's just that the way I'm looking at it, it's hard for me to tell exactly how far away they are. So I'm really interested to see Melissa's photos.
There she is. There's my gardener.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of hard for me to say yes or no, but what I'm looking at creeps me out. Why?
Yeah.
Because of some things I've seen there. I can also see where somebody would possibly give them shit for it, but I see features, I see arms, I see hands.
I see the complete outline. Yes, correct. And you will see that in Melissa's picture as well, which is interesting. And, maybe some people right off the bat, you might say it's a shadow being casted. And I tried to figure it out, but it was like, because it doesn't really make sense to how she's taking her picture.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Right.
And then you don't know who else is in the room.
Probably sucks for everybody that hasn't seen this photo.
I know.
Right? So Sandy, I think, said that they posted it.
Which Josh did, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I can't get is
let me see if I can find
possibly John, but what I can't get is perspective or scale on this. So it's either going to be this big or it's going to be full size. I don't know, or not.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. I thought, okay, do you know this mirror?
It's hard for me to see. Do I know that?
Do you know this mirror?
Oh, do I know the mirror? Yeah, I know that mirror.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I thought it was in the same mirror that they had taken the picture of. It's not. But I want to show you. She blew it up. You're probably not going to be able to tell in this, but.
Yeah, nice phone, Sarah. We can't see anything there.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to ask Melissa if we can post this, but.
You're like, oh, I'm sorry. There's my gardener. Look at my busted ass phone. Get a phone. What's wrong with you?
I know. Well, because I don't see features in Melissa. Okay, you know what?
Send
Because
it
it
to
wouldn't matter. If this was a new phone, I'd still have it shattered. It doesn't
me.
even
Okay.
matter.
We'll fix it.
So this is probably not, it probably isn't fun for you guys to see. Like, we're like, oh
No,
my
they're
God,
not
you see
having,
this
they're over
person?
there like, look at them looking at their phones. It's like we're all out to dinner right now.
Yeah, they're also like, could you just go back to crying? Seriously, it was more interesting than this. But we will share these pictures. We're going to ask both sides. Let's ask both sides. I will ask Melissa, you ask Josh, can we put this up on the network so you guys can take a peek at these pictures and see what you think? Because I feel like it is a similar situation in the other mirrors. So I guess what I want to know is, are these types of shadow people very prevalent there?
For me, they were prevalent. If I was there for, what am I on, 13, 14 times? I stopped counting.
Yeah.
I would say for me, 5 of those nights, maybe a couple more. You know the photo that one photo that I've shared with you. For me, they are.
Yeah.
And yeah, for me.
Yeah.
So 5 out of 14, whatever that is, roughly 30%. It's a pretty high percentage.
That's math. Look at Sam thinks she thinks you're a professional.
I am. I'm a professional ghost hunter. I'm just pissed everybody on the planet off. I'm joking. I'm not a professional.
He's a professional paranormal photograph looker adder.
Yeah, look her at her. Send them robeck@haunted.com. Sam's pretty paranormal. I will look at your Queen Mary photos. I did the Queen Mary once, and I think I enjoyed it.
Dee Dee had, if you guys had seen, Dee Dee had a great piece of evidence she didn't even realize she had captured until much, much later on. But she actually does have, it does look like a shadow person walking from side to side.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Brittany, yep, that's a picture. Yeah, I don't know, Sandra. I can't wait to look at these pictures a little closer. Maybe I'll run them through the filter that I like to use, just to see what did. She did. Dee Dee captures great. I'm just gonna say I love Dee Dee. Probably captures some of the best evidence because she's not even really trying. She's just kind of there and like, hey, this is Dee Dee, and then it's like they give her the most amazing experiences. She
probably stops walking around and running around like a mad person.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Sure. True. I'm going to work on this. I have decided as of yesterday that I am going to be a lot more mindful in most of my day-to-day things. So I will incorporate that into my investigating as well.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go. It's on this live. You can mark it, time it. What was the time? I don't even know. 24 minutes, 24 minutes and 2 seconds. Mark that in 24:02. So anyway, so they had, I mean, what a great night at The Conjuring. And I feel like it didn't get its fair attention. And so I need to sit down and write them a thank you post because, Melissa from Misfits Paranormal Crew did an amazing live after, it's like coming off of that high, right, of being at these locations and investigating. And they had they went in with some certain intentions, some certain things they wanted to get. And I don't know that they necessarily achieved all of it, but they did get some very intriguing information that was, I think, very validating for them. And they really had a great time and they did truly enjoy their time with Kevin. So thank you, Kevin, for being such an amazing Get Haunted crew and taking that house on by himself, people. 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, for it.
He did it. He did ask for it. So he did it. So that was this weekend, this past weekend. And then this weekend, like I said, the Pennhurst Paracon. And I gotta be honest, I have to take a peek here.
May 27th.
Let's see.
What are you looking for? Next event?
Yeah, it is May 27th. That is you guys, mid-orange. Mid-orange. Yeah, this event, like this is like the coolest. If I could, I wish I could just come in for this one. I would give anything to be able just to even if it was for the day. Just
Yeah, you know, Mid Orange it's cool. Like you hear Mid Orange Correctional Facility, you think it's going to be like a prison, and then you pull into this beautiful park, and it's a sports complex. So there's a shit ton of little kids running around, and you know where the cell blocks were, they've been torn down. Or they're now soccer fields, but we have the one I think 6 buildings now around those soccer fields, and I was literally one of the first people to get to kind of explore the place from a paranormal perspective, at least legally. And yeah, I was like, you know, the first day I was like, it's interesting, but I ended up going there quite often. And yeah, man, it grew on me. And we got you've seen some of the photos from that place, and shadow figures and full apparitions, and yeah, it's pretty wild. And yeah, the Brittany's right. So I like to do my walkthroughs, and while they're having those games, sometimes it's still daylight.
yeah.
You know, you're walking around in your haunted gear, checking each building, and there's all these little kids looking. They all know and have heard that it's haunted. So some of them run up. Some of the parents are like, "What the hell is happening here?" It's funny because they have some actually pretty big games there that go until 8, 9 o'clock. Sometimes they're televised.
Oh wow.
But the owners are cool. He's an Austrian maybe soccer player. I can't remember the exact country. I've done virtual ghost tours with him and his wife and his kids. It's been cool there. It's a great place.
So Stacy, yes, John is answering your question for you. It is Warwick. That's hard to say. Warwick, New York.
Warwick, New York.
Yeah, right. When the GH Army. Hello from Madison Square Garden. Well, hello.
It's got to be. Is that Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know. MSG, if you're watching, what do we do?
Do you think the kids on the soccer field, or having that many kids, do you think any of that sort of, if you believe in sort of the energy transfer, do you think that helps push out some of that energy, gets the energy going inside Mid-Orange?
You know, I honestly never thought
It's
about
danger.
that.
Hey, danger.
Hey, danger. Oh, yeah, he's setting some stuff up today. Yeah, that's a good question, and I never really gave it much thought. I would like to go back to some of the more memorable investigations there and see if they did have a game going. They don't always have games going. But I think a fair amount of them were nights where games were going on during the day.
But even if they didn't have games that night, you think about what could be left behind after a big win or such a defeat, or, you know, and parents get, I mean, at least in today's world, parents get so emotional during these things, right? Like, so does any of that sort of help, I don't know, help play
That's a good question.
some of the energy that's inside this prison? And, you know, perhaps maybe who was at this facility enjoys watching those games, gives them something to do while they're trapped, if that is your belief.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we'll on May 27th, we're going to ask that question.
Let's ask that question. Okay, so that's there's still tickets left, so you can go right on over to gethaunted.com and choose our event. And we don't, this one, although is a bigger location, we do not, what is our cap on this one? Do you remember? Is it like, I know, I asked questions.
Probably like 40, and that would put us at probably 4 groups of 10. Okay. So we have, you know, the administrative building, we have the mess hall, we have A3, A4, and I believe the 2 cottages behind that. So we can easily have 50 there and keep the group small enough. Yeah. You know, it's filling up kind of quickly. We've been helping some people out that got burned out of another night there. Which reminds me, after this, I have to shoot an email off to someone or make a phone call. But yeah, so it's starting to fill up because some people are moving from another date to this date. But we may be getting one or 2 more nights there this year.
Okay. Awesome. Well, this is definitely a location. This one, so many people, Kyle says 40. This one is such an amazing location. And, when people hear Mid Orange, they get excited. They all have had amazing, if you've been there, I think everybody's got a really cool story to it.
Yeah,
So,
it's where I met Bill. I had seen things there. I've seen figures there.
mhm,
Always felt like I was crazy because I could see him.
mhm.
But that night, I literally watched this person like walking, and he was bobbing, and Bill caught it. Bill caught part of it on video, and it just is one of my favorite memories because I'm like, see, I'm
Yeah.
not crazy. He saw
Yeah.
it. We all,
Yeah.
when he turned towards it, he saw it kind, and then it kind of turned into a myth and flew out of the. It was unreal, unreal.
Yeah. I definitely, I wished if I could pull it off, I would pull it off, but I'm hoping for a couple more nights there so I can tag on with one of these. So that's what's going on May 27th. And then of course we get right into, let me go to my cheat sheet here, people. We get right into June. So June 10th is White Hill Mansion.
Yep.
June 17th is the Shanley Hotel. We love the Shanley. And then right into July 1st, which is the holiday weekend, we have the USS North Carolina Battleship with the amazing Dave Schrader.
Right.
So grab your tickets. If you're looking for something fun, you can go right there to Wilmington, correct? Wilmington, North Carolina, I believe.
That's right. That's
And you can hit up this USS North Carolina Battleship, which, what an amazing way to celebrate the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Veterans, you do get a discount on your tickets. Really, any active and veteran, correct? Military
Correct.
discount?
Yeah. Military discount.
Military discount. So we want to make sure
Yeah.
you're all covered there. So that's going to be a fun night. I think, is there still like a little pre-party with
Working
Dave the
that
night
out
before?
right now. The busyness of that weekend has made that a
Hard.
little bit of a challenge right now. So
Yeah.
I working on it.
Yeah, yeah. John saying he heard the loudest, clearest footsteps in the mess hall.
He's talking about Mid Orange.
Yeah, he is talking about Mid Orange.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Michelle's talking. Yeah, it is. People are going to have so much fun in North Carolina, and like really, who's more fun? Well, I mean, Get Haunted. You're going to have just an amazing time, anyways. But then to have Dave Schrader there, he's so funny. You're going to love hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Oh, it's Danny's birthday weekend.
Oh shit.
Oh, gonna have a little birthday party for Miss Danny there. So that is ending of May and into June and right into the beginning of July. So we are right here in the heart of the paranormal season, I would say. So
right in the heart.
Right in the heart of it. So if you are ready to come explore some Get Haunted events, you can hit up gethaunted.com, check out our events. If you want to, there's still a lot of events left, minus the hotel stays. So that would be the Shanley, or the Conjuring is not eligible, but there are so many more events here that are VIP card eligible. So you can buy an event card for yourself, the VIP card for yourself, 2 events you get for $200. That's a really nice discount. That's $100 of an event, they're all nighters. That applies to the all night event. I'm thinking, here's the thing. We have in July 28th and July 29th.
Wow.
That is Get Haunted doing a little Tennessee tour. We are going to Old South Pitt Hospital, and we are also going to the historic Harriman Hospital.
Yep.
28th and 29th. Join the VIP crowd, get your discount, get some discount on merchandise, get a bring a friend discounted ticket. So you could get your VIP card and then invite your friend to go on a road trip with you. Nothing more fun than a little summer paranormal road trip. And when you're leaving, like if you're headed back north, you should go from Tennessee right up into Kentucky and check out the International Paranormal Museum. And that is in, oh gosh, I have to think about this. It's not, let me look that up. You talk while I look that up because it's
in a state.
It's in Kentucky. I know it's Kentucky. I can't think of
as you head north from Tennessee.
Okay. All right. All
you
right.
will come across this place called the International Paranormal Museum, and it's full of wonderful paranormal.
Somerset. It is Somerset, Kentucky. I knew it started with an S. I could not think about it. It's Somerset, Kentucky. And let me tell you something. They are so sweet. They have great t-shirts. They have great merchandise as well. But they have a lot of fun, cool things in there to explore. It's smaller. The town of Somerset is adorable. So stop and have lunch right there locally. So make it a fun paranormal. That was my paranormal trip last summer. I went to West Virginia, wrapped right around to went to West Virginia, wrapped right around to Tennessee, and then through Kentucky back home to Michigan. There's amazing places while you're there. Like head over to West Virginia, go check out the Mothman. Go check out Hellier. There's so much fun you could be doing right here during the summer, but you
There's a
should
lot.
do some Get Haunted events while you're at it. So Old South Pitt and Harriman Hospital, that is July 28th and July 29th. So check those out as well.
Yeah.
I love that, Eric. That's his home state. And Tennessee is beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Kyle's telling you, come on, people, get haunted and stay haunted. I can hear him singing that. Come on, people. Get haunted, stay haunted. So let's talk merchandise. Let's bring this up again.
Ooh.
Do you guys remember this? Hey, Tori, love you. Love you. I hope you have been doing so well. I know, Dehu, I promise you we're gonna head. I'm gonna force that. We're gonna head right on down to Texas. I'm gonna make sure that we have a successful 2023. We will have some new little things peppered in for 2024. Rob's like, wait, what? If we can make Black Tea Society a success,
There you go.
we'll get a Texas date on the books.
There you go.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Black Tea Society. I don't know if you guys remember when we did mention this back in, I believe this was April. I believe it was April. Black Tea Society, a monthly subscription for unique, paranormal, sort of themed, not necessarily Get Haunted, but the paranormal themed t-shirts that you can add right there to your paranormal wardrobe. Some people like those funkier, right? Sort of, what would you abstract more, t-shirts. Not everything has to have an obvious demon or ghost on it. Some do, some don't.
Or skull.
But this is going to be really cool because these are a little bit off the beaten path for us, Rob. We already have, Rob has created some really cool thoughts and designs here. The one he just created, I was like, Danny and I jumped right on it. He shared it and jumped right on it. We're both like, yes, we want that. And he's like, okay, stop. This is going to be for Black Tea Society. So it was like, we were like ready to put it out. We were like ready to put it out on for sale. I was like, can I take that? Like, I already wanted to pre-order it.
Yeah. So look, we got to keep them. We got to keep them kind of in their buckets. So some of the more abstract ones will be for the Black Tea Society, and then some of the more standard ghost hunting type of shirts we'll see what happens. They talk me into anything anyway, so
like some kind of funnier, some with a sense of humor, some can be maybe a little bit more, I don't know, cool. Like I love what you have on the side here with the skull and the Get Haunted Black Tea Society, a little bit more of the rock band vibe.
It's kind of misty.
So I think it just gives you some variety to your paranormal. Not every shirt that you wear do you want it to be Get Haunted necessarily, but you just want to kind of support that whole vibe and feel, right? Yeah. So Black Tea Society, you're going to see that coming out here.
Real soon.
Yes, AJ, you're going to be, you have to be part of the Black Tea. I feel like he has to be. Any plans to partner with Black Label Society? Is that Scotch?
That's a band. That's a band. Why the hell not, John? And if you know some sort of trademark infringement, please let me know. But yeah, I would partner with them. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some cool things there. And there are also, some thoughts there about, we do want to add to that, the Black Tea Society. We would love to add our first Create a Tea winner, which was Jason DeZini. Add his tea to the mix there, because this is going to be something where, right, every month you get a T-shirt in the mail and possibly some little goodies that we throw in. Little goodies. So it's kind of a cool thing. I know how I feel about subscriptions. I love to see those bags show up. I know, Rob, you have a subscription that you totally dig. And it's a good way to just sort of stretch that creative muscle and share out to the world. So yeah, we've got that going on. What else, Rob?
What else? Yeah, just getting through Penhurst, getting through that. We have some new equipment, custom equipment from Empty Casket Paranormal that we're really close to putting out there. We're doing a couple little tweaks on it.
Yeah.
We're gonna offer some cool things that are affordable but kind of staples in the paranormal kit, so that people can do more by spending less. That's
Speaking of, you can go tonight on Haunted Road Trip on YouTube, and Empty Casket Paranormal. Bill Bryan and Tanya Gilroy will be the guest right alongside. Hey, Kyle, are you going to be on there tonight? Are you going to be co-hosting as well? That's going to be Boston and Chris, and I think if Kyle is also co-hosting. But yeah, Bill and Tanya, Empty Casket Paranormal, right there as guest on Haunted Road Trip. I'm like talking in circles for some reason. Oh, okay, thank you, Kyle. So he will also be co-hosting. It's going to be a great show, and yeah, some fun, awesome merch or equipment coming out right there from Empty Casket. I almost just removed you, by the way. This is like I'm done. I'm doing this by myself.
Take your. You gotta wait in line. You won't be.
Yeah. But you also are working on a couple pieces of cool equipment.
Shit, yeah, you just reminded me of something. Yes, I am.
Yeah, so keep your eyes open. That store is coming. It is. It's all happening here. we know. Oh, that's right. AJ was there. I forgot. AJ, you were there as well. I totally forgot. I knew it. I knew he was there because he had mentioned it right before he left. And it just totally slipped my mind. But he was also there with Misfits.
Yeah. I heard from Kevin that there was some interesting evidence, especially around numbers. So I got no details. I will be talking to Kevin soon. Yeah. But he said there's some numbers that came out that are going to blow my mind.
Oh,
we'll see what happens.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ, I know he just reached, and I did get your message, AJ, right before we went on. So that's why I did not respond. But he has taken some really cool vid and kind of put them together. And so, yeah, we would love to share your work, AJ. So I will, Rob, if I can send him our logo so he can put that on, because he's like, I'm in them, but I wanted, what I did was he focused on the group and he wanted to show everybody what was going on with Get Haunted. So I will throw you those logos if you would like. And we would love to share your work, AJ. We appreciate that very much. We love that. This is what this is all about. So,
yeah.
What's this? And probably Rob,
yeah, that's what I'm shaking my head
shows about. That clip from Girls First. Yeah, maybe we'll see. I don't know. Like I've got another one that I'm waiting. So tomorrow I'll be releasing another. So remember, if anybody still wants to put together a little GIF from the moment of, it's really what it's just become, the moment of Girls versus Boys.
Whatever.
You can ask me and I will, Who won?
Boys. The boys. How'd you miss it? Fast forward to the end. Give us a like and a follow and a spin. The girls won. Sarah and her bevy of incredible paranormal investigating women won. We know.
and I'm gonna have to just say this. It had nothing to do with me. Those girls, each and every one of those girls, Rachel Bradley of Flamery and RTL Paranormal, Tammy, one of our favorite guests that comes. Um, why don't one of you show the trophy?
I don't have it anymore, John.
I do have it. I'd have to go look for it.
Yeah, we don't need.
Um, Rachel, Tammy, we had Danny, we had Lori, we had Tanya, we had Quemby. I'm just gonna and honestly, Sandra, who she was helping us, she was support, she did a lot of work, and she also did the uh halftime. She
Halftime show.
stepped it up and did halftime show. And let me just tell you something. Those girls are the reason the girls won. It was not me. I blew it for Sandra for the halftime show. I cannot see, and asking me to try to figure out a code to open a box in the dark with a red flashlight clearly is not my strong suit. So I failed that mission. So it was those girls truly brought their A game, and they did amazing work together. I'm very proud of them. Very proud of them.
Yeah. Everybody did great. It was a good night. Yeah, Sandy, I loved your meme. Thank you.
That trophy is fire. Here's how I feel about that trophy, though. I'm not going to lie. Parts of me sort of wants to send it to Old Hospital on College Hill to put on their shelf.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
I thought the moment was Rob's moment.
Yeah, that was my moment. All right.
That was his moment.
Well, damn near heart attack.
It was a great show. It was a lot of fun. Oh my God, I know. And listen, Kyle, the guys did such an amazing job. They were really, really, they were hard to beat. Everybody did. It was a challenge. The challenge was this: how can an investigator in 20 minutes adapt, adjust, and complete a task? You are suddenly not in the moment of sitting how we normally are in paranormal and waiting for something to happen. You are not only finding the challenge and sticking your hands in weird places to get that challenge, you are then forced to use something that you did not pick, but that was picked for you. So this was really less about the spirit side and more about showing how adaptable you have to be in your environment.
And they were. It was really good.
Yeah. So I loved it. I loved it. Yeah. So that was that about that. Where were we going with that anyways? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. You asked me about equipment. We are tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to visit a potential new location.
Right. That's right.
So we'll keep everybody. Yeah, seriously. But we'll keep everybody updated on that. I'm hopeful. It's a unique and a different kind of place. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, Rob, that was one thing that was really exciting. Last week, we got to meet with, thanks to Lori, a Get Haunted crew, and Paracon guru, our Lori, introduced us to a couple and their location, and being able to sit with them, and it was an amazing opportunity. I guess to understand the location side. Yes, we're an event company. Yes, we do investigating. But to really sit down with a couple and their location and to hear, right, especially when you're newer to the community, it's really cool. It was so humbling to, these people. I think this is where we disconnect a little bit. We have our lot in the paranormal. And so sometimes we forget, but to listen to them, right? Like to listen to them and their concerns. And this is their space that they hand over to each and every one of us to do what we do, to be so trusting of who walks into these spaces and to conduct themselves in a way that will keep their safe space or space safe. Right. Like it was, I really loved, that was it's not the opportunity business wise. That's not what I'm suggesting. It's the opportunity to really, to put the human aspect to these locations. It
Yeah,
was
and
exciting.
and for them to live in and through it and get to the point that they're at now, right? And they're willing to share their story with the world. But to also have a million, I know I read that and it kind of broke me up. We'll keep you posted. It's going to be interesting. Joseph, thank you. I remember you guys.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. I got to keep it together, right? But that really super nice, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, it's been challenging, right? We're going out there, we're trying to do the right thing, and
not without mistakes here and there.
Yeah, we do, and I'm not certainly no angel, no crying.
No worries, no worries.
It might be me today, especially after Joseph, but yeah. So we're all human in this, and we're all just trying to do something good, without hurting other people. So we'll just leave that one where it is. But Joseph, thank you, and thanks for coming to. I remember you guys. Thanks for coming to the lecture. I honestly, when I went and checked, I was like, how many people signed up? I thought it would be 1, 2, like 10. I was like, wow. And then there were 2 of them. So it was cool. A really cool time.
Yeah. I love that. So back to this location, like to be able to put the human factor into this and to understand, really understanding that side of what we do, because it's not just, we go into these locations and we leave a little piece of ourselves behind, right? Whether you believe you leave a little bit of an imprint of your energy or however whatever your intention was, right? Whatever your intention was that evening at certain locations. But these people also have such a big stake in it. Their own personal story attached to this location. It is to me, it was something that opened my eyes a little bit, that made me realize that this is such an amazing opportunity that Get Haunted has to be able to introduce the human side of these locations to our network.
Yeah. And look, if you're brand into it, right? What do you do? What are all the things I need to safely have people come to our house? And what do we even charge? And, little things that they may or may not have thought about. So to be able to offer a little bit of that to them and have them go, oh my God, that was, I never thought of that. It was, they're just really, and they're really nice people. So, we'll know soon. I'm going to be checking it out tomorrow. They're doing something a little special. I got a call yesterday for this visit. So
I love that. Well, and here's the really cool thing though, to be able to meet them, talk with them on a very personal level, and then to be able to introduce them to our Get Haunted family. There are things on the side here that you guys might be able to help them with, especially because they are newer to the paranormal community. And that to me is so rewarding to see those connections kind of made, to be like, listen, if there's something you need, if there, it's a big undertaking, a location you just can't even imagine. I can't wrap my head around it, what the responsibility, the real responsibility is here.
You got to get down to all of the brass tacks, right? It's, parking. Do you need this? How many people can you have? Do you need porta potties? Do you need permits? All the different things that I don't think a lot of people think about. And those things get built into costs. The paranormal is just like any other business when you strip away what it is, right? If you take away a little bit, I think it's hard for some people to think that way. but
Yeah.
there are a lot of costs involved. A lot.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear how your visit goes tomorrow. I'm excited if we get the green light to be able to introduce them to our community of amazing investigators, groups, equipment makers, creative content creator makers, all over the place. I am struggling today for
Okay.
speaking.
It's okay. You're all speaked out. We did a lot of. We did 2 hours yesterday.
I'm all
At
speaked
our
out.
morning meeting today, you did a bit of talking there.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining if that sounded mean. No, you're allowed to. You're
Yeah,
allowed.
I'm having a problem with words today, people. We'll see. I'm excited for the afternoon here to sit down and reconnect here on social media with the Get Haunted Network. I want to go back and look at, I saw a bunch more logos were dropped in my post from
Yeah.
yesterday morning, and I can't even get over how cool they are. So I got to start making some sticker orders. Two Brothers Extreme, by the way. I think I need it. I think they're bringing their stickers to Penhurst. So Rob, if you
I
can
got you.
please
I
pick up
know.
one of each for me,
I have
that would
a
be great.
Tipsy Ghost sticker downstairs for you. I got it all.
Thank you. Yeah, I need my stickers to add to my collection, by the way, is getting giant. I feel like I'm back in 8th grade and I got to collect stickers, and we'll see. We'll see where that goes. So, hey, Tipsy, speaking of,
Yeah.
because I saw Kyle has already shown off his sticker on his case.
Yeah, it was on his case. I was thoughtful. Kyle was not. So I took the sticker from Sarah and I put it in my case, and I was like, I will send this to Sarah.
Thank you. To this Sarah. Well, hi to you, Sarah. I have
Hey,
that.
Sarah.
That is Sarah. It will be one of the two Sarahs, but I'm pretty sure
It's
Sarah.
one of the two. You can't get it wrong.
You can't get it wrong. So we got some things happening. We're going to get back to hopefully, right, to regular scheduled programming. We're back to, right. We
got to get back to work.
We've got some work to do here. Yeah.
Being productive.
So that's my breath for today. It is midweek. It is midday, and check.
It's all checked off. We're good. We're at 57, 55 right now.
Yeah. How are you guys on the side? I would love to see each of you tell me how your day is today, because that is important to me. I don't know about Rob, but it is to me.
It is important to me.
Is it?
A little bit.
Messed up my curls today. So tell me how you guys are. I'm not going to say goodbye until I see how you guys are doing today. Tell me, how are you, each and every one of you?
Let's do a little test on these guys. I'm going to write a number down.
Ooh, Danny's saying stellar. Kyle's saying I'm doing awesome. Love that. He's doing awesome. Danny's doing stellar day so far.
I got a number written. Let's see who's psychic today.
Okay, why? Kyle said that before you even said.
Yeah, well, he's wrong.
Oh, Faye, she's doing
Faye is amazing.
Hold on. Sam is saying my day is great. I know. I can't wait to hear about your project, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing about that. Number three. Okay, these are like coming in. Sandra, good. A bit stressed. Baby girl, you're getting married. That's what comes along with the territory. 14 doing there for Brittany.
No, Sandy. Good try, Sandy. I almost did that.
Stacy is doing, God, I just had a total the Stacy, he's doing good. Okay, better now that we got our GH midweek. I love that. I know I feel much better now that we had what I did. I said, are we doing Wednesday Live? Like, are we doing this?
Yeah, she wasn't even sure we were gonna do this. I'm like, yeah, we got it. Everybody's waiting.
I love this. Just meditated and happy to see the energy lifted in this live. Yes. Mallory, 26. She's saying 26. Sam is saying 8.
Nope.
D Hoot, all good there. I hope so. Stacy, 369. Sandra, doing the obvious. It was not 369. Was it 369? Are you kidding me, Rob?
I mean, we talked about it earlier. That's why. Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Stacy.
Sorry, everyone else. No,
Stacy
D-Who. It
got
wasn't
it.
one, but close.
I know. Stacy, it is not fair. Stacy, you know what? Stacy
Yeah,
cheated because he had the dead tell him.
he does this. So he's had a little, been working on something this morning.
I love Little John, by the way. Brittany, I love Little John.
It's
That makes me
little.
happy.
It's little, not little. Don't
I
say
didn't
it.
say little.
Don't
I
put the
wasn't
cheese in there.
enunciating.
It's little. But I was working on something this morning, and I was having some thoughts about it, and then my friend Stacy calls me, and he's like, "Hey, did you know XYZ, or not? Did you know, but XYZ?" And then this, he just was zeroing in on exactly something that was happening,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You're weird. You're weird."
Yeah, I agree. Any day above ground is a good day. I'm going to go with that as well, John. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Kyle. Kyle's like, okay,
Okay,
bye,
bye.
peeps. Yeah, Stacy, he knows. He knows.
He knows things.
He knows things and he knows when to connect. So we love
Oh
our
yeah,
Stacy.
he knows things.
He does.
He's
Stacy, are you officially Get Haunted family? Like
he is.
he is. He has no choice now. He's
He's the
broken
weird
away.
uncle that lives in Louisiana. Or
Do you like that? Do you like that? You're the weird uncle in New Orleans. Okay. All right, guys. So it has been an hour. We are back to the regular. And if there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to Get Haunted. You can either say Sarah at gethaunted.com. Oh, wait, we have a 1-800 number.
oh yeah, we have an 800 number. Eight something get haunted.
Do you even know?
833, I think. It's
Hold
the
on.
website.
I'm gonna
I
get
don't
that.
know.
Well, I'm gonna
I
post
have
that. I'm
a
gonna post that number back up
hey
because
Leah.
you guys need it. We do have an 800 number. Check it out. I'm gonna post that number up. I know we had a graphic for it here. And for some reason
It's on the website.
Oh, wait, it's right here.
Huh.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Hold up. I'm gonna give
Hold up.
this to you.
Someone tell me.
It is 833-484
6833.
6833.
That's 833 get haunted.
Yeah. So give us a call if you have any questions, if there's something we can do for you. Or you can just reach us right there on social media. We'll be there and we try to reach out every time we have a chance to.
We get a pop-up. Yeah, Susan, sign up. And we'll stop harassing you. I mean, good God. Or accept a cookie.
Oh, is that what you have to do?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Susan's probably high security, I have a feeling.
Yeah. We'll talk, Susan. So that's it. That's all we got today. We just wanted to get back to a little bit of normalcy right here with you. Oh, you know what? That is true. There are times when
God, Susan, Jesus.
I have noticed that it does ask once in a while me as well.
Okay,
and I know
all right, everyone. If you're like clearing your cache or something, I don't know. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Good God.
We're kind of goofy though today, Danny, and probably not in the best way. I feel like I'm not even sure what the hell's going on today, but here we are. We showed up. We're here standing together right there with you. There's this janitor paper towels. And we're going to get back to some serious work. AJ, I am going to send you those. I'm going to send you those logos so you can show us your work because I want to share it out. I want everybody to see AJ's amazing work. You have a great day too. You have an amazing day too, Dale.
You too, Dale.
So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Pop-up blocking will be a subscription. There we go. What will you charge for that, Rob?
Wow.
If you don't want to see that anymore.
That's right. You got to join our Patreon.
Yeah.
We'll stop the pop-ups.
I don't like that. I don't like that force of hand, but it's funny. John's funny. He's a funny guy. Okay. I think I need protein. And I think I need to get back to some posting. So that's where I'm going to be, protein and posting. Rob, you have some things to do.
Phone calls to
get
make.
ready.
Shirts to make.
Yeah. shirts to make. So, hey, crew on the side, those of you that said you guys would give a hand, be on standby. That might be happening. So, yeah.
Bring
So
bacon.
you lost a lot yesterday. Probably. I need all sorts of things. D-Hoot, thank you so much to you. Adios. And I'm going to get those pictures. I'm going to start snapping some pictures of those t-shirts as well for you to make your decisions. So look out for an email. All right, guys, we see you. We love you. We appreciate you. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. And let's keep kicking some ass. What was this? Are you making fun of me?
Me being kind to myself.
Okay. Love you. Love you, Danny. Love you. Rob hates that when we do that at the end of every call. All right, guys, have the most fabulous rest of your week.
Bye.
Stay tuned. We're going to have lots of stuff coming your way, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.